there is reincarnation and someone has been executed, I think they paid the dues. Whatever karma, bad karma that they had before they were executed, they paid the dues when they were executed. They come back as a...
Whichever way the karma gets worked out, they would come back.
Yes.
But what was a bad
Yeah, I have a question. These NGOs or organizations that exist in many countries against death penalty, how much they let's say, contributed into abolishing death penalty in some countries?
In other countries?
Yeah.
Well, there's groups like Amnesty International, which is worldwide. There's the World Coalition Against the Death Penalty, and then there's local groups as well. And mostly in most countries, Amnesty is sponsored by the local NGOs. And wherever there's a group that pops up that wants to abolish the death penalty, there's always a larger group that is going to come in and help them organize and put together campaigns.
But my question is there really a fact in the history that some NGO contributed into abolishing the death penalty in some country?
Yeah, for sure. Taiwan, the Taiwan Alliance Against the Death Penalty has gone to, well, they attend, there's like the World Coalition Against the Death Penalty. They're the largest group NGO that fights the abolition. But they were in South Korea. There's a part of the death penalty movement there. There's a group called the victims' families who are against the death penalty. And it's actually it's a newer take on the death penalty, where actually the victims' families are saying, hey, don't kill for me. I don't want you to do this for me. And so they were involved with NGOs in North Korea, and I don't know what other countries, but they would coordinate.
His question is there a country, can you name a country where an NGO has helped to abolish the death penalty in that specific country?
In their own country?
Like there's an NGO, say, in a country.
Yeah.
Can you name a country where an NGO from that country, any NGO?
How powerful are these NGOs?
Well, they don't have great lobbying power. Like in Taiwan, the Taiwan Alliance Against the Death Penalty is 2 people. And in the summer they get volunteers from the universities, but of these 2 people, the 2 of them, the one girl that works there, she is like, she's 7 days a week on call. She goes to court, she goes to the prison, visits the death penalty inmates, tries to get some of them in Taiwan, some of them have said, I want to die. And she goes to talk to them and said, no, you're still of some value. So, I mean, she tirelessly fights for it.
What do you think, what the reasons why Taiwanese government still didn't abolish it?
I think it's got to be, in my thinking, it's got to be the majority, which fear of voting republic. I think because I think Taiwan would love to abolish the death penalty. The government just to make it more distinct from China. Because they want to lead, they want to go in that direction of the border, progressively human direction. Because
I get to know that now. Yeah. So it's the other big democracy. In US also.
In Asia.
In Asia, yeah. In Asia. So it's not because people focus on China, but Japan.
China is really huge because like these numbers that I saw, like 4,000 death penalties, and like 300 something of them.
they just actually in China, like about a year ago, there used to be provisions for summary execution, which means just local courts could execute.
Yeah.
Didn't have to go to the court. But on the books, though, not just out the back door. They had the law actually provided for in your province, you could be tried, convicted, and executed. You didn't have. There was no appeal to the Supreme Court, but they just did change the law where it has to go to the Supreme Court. There's 3 judges that sit on the Supreme Court in China, and 2 of the 3 have to uphold the sentence for the carried out. But still, in China, I mean, it's like the numbers that they present to the world are sure they're a fraction of what.
Yes, several thousand in China, and then the second place is Iran. It's like 100 something.
Yeah, but you have to
Huge
compare,
gap.
But you have to compare the population in China. It's a totally different thing because, like, legal system in China is not that developed as in other countries. And if you have I had some contact with the legal system there because of certain events. They are actually, if you criticize them, you don't do anything good. You are doing something wrong because they are improving. Actually, they are really, they have in last 20 years, they have improved a lot.
Of course, they have to compete on the world market.
Yes, and if you, for example, tell them that you are still doing lots of bad things, they will resist you so much because we improve so much and you still don't want to recognize it. And the only one thing you can do actually is say, yes, you did a good thing, and follow this direction.
Yeah. More about your question, Alex. Like not so much NGOs, but there are a lot. There's like the United Nations has they declare sorry. No, they like a bill in the United States. What is the United Nations when they add something to they urge all members to place a moratorium on executing. There's the European. There are many lobbying groups that are lobbying other countries about the death penalty. And it comes with economic power. Just saying, hey, if we can be part of our group, we need to rethink the position on death penalty. So it's becoming more of a argument subject.
I read the news 2 days ago that if it's credible, it's funny that somebody in the States whose death penalty was commuted suicide. So maybe he was one of those that really want to die.
Yeah, maybe he was let down by the system.
I'm sorry, we have like 5 minutes. So
We gotta go.
No, I mean we have some. Still these 5 minutes, so maybe like last question or like we can discuss.
Well, I think we should start to move out. Go to the office, exactly. So if you guys want to, did you bring the box? If you guys want to make a donation to the Taipei Forum for Discussion and Learning, if we wish, we could pay in food. Anyway, Alex, yeah, I know. Alex and I split the cost.
So we pay for the
What do we pay? $800
So
for an hour.
was there another